Hey guys, today we are visiting a state park in Ohio that you might actually like better than Campbell Canyon. And also we're going to give you a pretty sweet campground tour too. So come along.
In this video, we are at Campbell Cove in Logan, Ohio. We're gonna do Jarrett's world famous bike tour.
Semi-famous bike tour.
Our favorite sites, our likes and dislikes, things to do, because there are some things to do around here, and a little golden nugget at the end, which is our fire ban s'mores recipe.
Yes.
Nobody likes the words, the two dirty words, fire ban. And there was one when we were here this weekend.
There was, surprisingly, because Hurricane Helen just went through.
So we're gonna give you another way to make some s'mores and still make it fun. Let's get to it. Jarrett's world famous bike tour.
So as you come in to Campbell Cove, you've got your camp store right here in the front. And when you pull in this way, you check in and then you loop out and go down that way if you're in the back. I'm just gonna show you some of the sites. It has a nice camp store. I'm not sure what the Bigfoot thing is here, but I guess Bigfoot lives here because there's Bigfoot statues everywhere. All the sites here are gravel. Some have concrete pads, some don't. I think most have concrete pads. These ones in this center section up here are your only pull-throughs though, I do know that. No, not true. There's some more pull-throughs in the back. 50 amp, 30 amp, sewer, all that good jazz. So they do have all the amenities. A little extra parking. There are some tent sites back here behind site number 96. But site 95 through, we'll just count them up there. You're kind of up here on the hill and you have a decent view of the lake. These are nice sites. 95 through 91. I like all these sites pretty well. So they have the jump pad and the playground, and there's one of them things where I'm not sure what you do in there, but you do something in there. Then they have this nice little porch here. Hi Valerie. Ooh, a ping pong table.
I'm not camera ready.
She's not camera ready. But they have a ping pong table up here. I didn't know that. She's on coffee number one. They have ping pong. They got some cornhole boards they can borrow. And then they got this thing here. I always seen these in the movies. I guess if your kids act up, you can put them in that and throw tomatoes at them. Just make sure you take them out of the can. It'd hurt if you didn't put them and take them out of the can. I did pan for some gems when we first got here. I don't think they're real, but I did find some. You could put your kids in that thing there and give them some boxing gloves and tell them last man standing gets a $100 bill, and when they get out they'll be tired. They'll leave you alone. You can fish here. It's catch and release. It is a private pond, so I don't think you need a license. Don't hold me to that one. This is the lower section where we were actually camping. So these are all back ends. These are blindside back ends. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan of blindside back ends, but you guys know that already. There's us. It's at site 74, but site 73 through like, even though they're blindside back ends, you get a really pretty view of the lake. 73 through 67, 68, also really nice sites. And there's another view of the fishing pond, and it has a sandy beach. They do have these little these little bathhouses on this side of the section. I haven't been in those, but the bathhouses in the main building are pretty nice. These are the rest of the pull-throughs here that I was lying to you about. And then they got these little cabins over here. I think these campers here might be more like full-time people or like annual sites. And then these both, there's Mike and Mickey. They don't look like they've been out yet this morning. There's another one of the little cabins. And then they have these tiny houses here that you can rent as well. I think they're kind of expensive, but I don't know. Most of their sites are pretty level. That site's not super level, but all in all, they're not bad. I did have to get out like 2 of my orange Lego blocks to get my camper level where I'm at. But I think if I had moved my camper more to the center of the campground, I probably wouldn't have to do that. And then we have a basketball court here. I know a lot of people ask me what bikes we use. I actually have an electric 3.0. I've got 130 miles, 29 miles on it. So far, so good. No issues. Here's your tent sites, guys. Look like they all have 15 amp hookups. There's a little slip down here. Some guys out there fishing on their nitro. This is Lake Logan here. It gets kind of foggy here in the mornings, at least this time of year. They do have a boat slip here. That's cool. And some canoes, looks like, if you want to rent them or borrow them. Not locked up. Maybe you can borrow them. There's some kayaks there too. This is nice campground with to be a private campground. They have bigger sites, which is nice, and they have a pond that you can fish out of. Looks like there's some more sites up there. We'll go check those out.
Bigfoot coming through the trees. You see him? He's on a bike.
They do have Wi-Fi here. Just so you know, the Wi-Fi, according to Mike, is not, it's campground Wi-Fi. So our T-Mobile hotspot works like a champ here. Just, you know, FYI on that part. Just some more gravel back in sight. Looks like we got a, all right, now we're talking. We were looking for the pickleball court last night. Valerie was like, I thought they had pickleball. Well, there you go. You got pickleball and sand volleyball. Because that's what all of us parents want, is sand in our campers. So, that's awesome. They do have a dump station right here, but I'm not sure why, because all their sites are full hookups, unless I'm missing something. Just highly probable I'm missing something. Like I say, they have a pretty decent camp store. It's actually really nice. And then on this end right here, they have shower house, like your bathroom shower type things, and they're actually pretty nice. They're like epoxy floors, and it's not bad. It's October 3rd, I think, today, and they are doing some sort of Jeep weekend. So anyway, guys, that concludes Jarrett's world famous bike tour, and she's a little more alive. It looks like she's through half of her coffee. You won't believe this, is I have Bigfoot on camera right now.
Favorite sites, here they are. I like site 85. It's a little short, but this would be your view. If you had a back window, you'd be over the little pond, kind of overlooking things. See, and there's the playground and the office. See, these sites here are for little short campers, but, and then this is the front. But I really like this little campsite. I actually don't mind 68. It's got a little yard inside of its own that overlooks this little pond area down in there. And then of course you can see the lake. But it is kind of at the fork in the road. Hey, there you are again. When you come in from the office. So you would get a lot of the traffic if it was busy. But I do like how it's got like a big space of its own.
So like I said in my bike tour, 68 through 73. 74, we're in 74, but I like the site one over from us. If you have a rear kitchen with a back window,
Yeah.
you have a really nice view of this lake here. You probably have the best view of the lake in the campground,
Yeah.
unless you're a tent camper. you're a tent camper, they have honestly the best sights. But then, like the upper site up here, top row behind me, over the Puma, also have good lake views, and they're kind of tilted to where your campsite, you can get a view from your, like you're sitting in your chair and have your morning coffee.
And I really like 92. So 91 is right next to the office, and it kind of overlooks the rocking chair area and the playground. But the one next to it here, you know, is a little bit over far enough where you're not like totally in the playground, but it kind of overlooks the loop, the lower loop. See, there's our sport truck down there on the right, and then you can see over the campers and still see the water. Yeah, so after site 92, I guess any of these would kind of be the same, 93, 94, 95. Love that whole strip there, overlooking the lower level. Look at all these beautiful tent sites.
All right, guys, in my not so humble opinion, this is the best site in the entire campground.
I can't even hardly see you.
However, with that being said, you can't put an RV in it. You gotta rough it. But I mean, who wouldn't want to wake up to this?
I know. Site 63, you got it going on.
And all you tree-loving campers, there you go, completely wooded. So,
And if you're in a tent, it's not ruining the roof of your RV, so
there you go.
you're good to go.
Yeah.
Look at it. All the trees you could ever want. I actually like the site we're in,
Yeah.
which is 74, because we have such a private yard and we still have a little bit of a lake view. So even last night, with neighbors all around, because this place filled up last night, like 60 people came in for the Jeep run this weekend. But anyway, we still felt like we had our own little private space. All right, so in the little court here is our site, which is 74. It's pretty simple. Got a great big yard. Little concrete patio, little grill, little fire pit with lots of space, lots of trees, and this would be the view from the campsite. So you know what I appreciate about this site? Well, you get trees, you get a nice green view without them hanging over the roof of your camper and getting everything all dirty, right? Likes and dislikes. I love the location of this campground. It's very close to Hocking Hills State Park, which was what, maybe, was it 10 or 15 minute drive?
Yeah, it was about 15 minutes.
So it's not necessarily the state park right next door, which would probably be a great place to stay too. But maybe you couldn't get reservations during the time you wanted to come. I don't know. But for whatever reason, we booked this campground way back in December. Way back in December. And it is now October of 2024. So booked it a long time ago. And I don't know if there were any openings or not. But Dad and Mickey did get an opening about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yes.
Which, lucky for them, not sure if they got someone's cancellation, but love the location of this because it's so near to so many little towns where there are a couple things to do.
Well, I mean, like for us that still have to work while we're out, Hocking Hills State Park would be great, but there's no cell phone service there. So unless you have
That is true. We did notice that.
Yeah, I mean, I was like
coming in and out of the park.
I would have to keep walking up to the visitor center to respond to the office. So unless you have a Starlink, and then it's so wooded, I don't know that a Starlink would work. But I mean, cell phone service over there is a premium. And then if you're down to campground Wi-Fi, if you're staying there, that's going to be, yeah, you know, that goes.
Who knows? That could have been a downside to staying at the state park. So absolutely, we have cell phone service, internet, everything's good here. There's enough trees. That's another like, because I know a lot of you guys out there say, we want our trees, we want our trees. Well, there's greenery all around, but there's not so many trees hanging over the top of your camper that you've got all the debris from that. So I think it's perfect.
Yeah.
Another like is the water views. Lots of the sites here have the water view.
Yeah, one good thing about like we've been talking about the location here is you know, if you forget something or you need something, there's a Wally World 5 minutes from here.
AKA Walmart.
There's tons to do right here, and then like Nelsonville's not far, and then downtown Logan is not far. So there's like little towns here close to you that, you know, like 5 minutes away. So
Another thing I love is the landscaping around here. They keep this place nice. It's pretty, you know, they've decorated for the fall and a little bit Halloween already because it's early October.
Right.
But they're festive here. You know, there's flowers, there's mums, the grass is kept nice. You know, it's pretty. Also the camp store. I like their camp store. They got what you need, got a little bit of souvenirs. They do have some ice cream in there, like a little, but I don't know if we captured that on camera. But
they do have rainbow sherbet. So, you know, hey, there you go. I'm all about that. And also with the camp store, I don't know if you went in them, but on the end, there's 2 bathhouses here. I didn't go in the one over by where Mike and Mickey were, but on the end of the camp store, there's a bathhouse. And they're pretty nice.
Yeah, the arcade is nice. There's a couple little games up there. Pac-Man, who doesn't love that? Ping pong. And then you kind of can walk behind the camp store right around by the arcade, and they've got all these nice Adirondack chairs with tables. You can sit and just look over the whole campground, see over into the lake. Like, it's a really nice sitting area. Went up there and had coffee one morning, and it was foggy. It was really peaceful and beautiful, just listening to the birds. And I think I saw Bigfoot. He's on a bike. I saw Bigfoot. He was right there in the trees. And they have a pickleball court over here and a little beach volleyball. So perfect. Me and Liv actually played a game of pickleball.
She whoop you?
No, I whooped her. Dislikes. Okay, this isn't a dislike of the campground, but it was a dislike of our stay. The 4-letter word, FIRE space BAN.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on in Ohio. I'm from Ohio. I cannot recall ever having any kind of fire ban in my childhood years.
I'll be honest with you, this is the first time, like, we've camped where they wouldn't let you have a fire, but I've never camped where they have a fire ring and they wouldn't let you have a fire because of a fire. This is the first time, I think, in all
We
years.
even camped in Colorado during a fire ban, and they said you can use your solo stove.
It's fine. It's like gale force wind.
It was windy. That was at Garden of the Gods.
It was.
And we have a video of that. And they even let us have a solo stove there. But look, I get it. Safety. Totally get it. I do. But there has been rain, so we were a little confused. There has been rain in Ohio and Kentucky. It was perfect fall camping weather. Everyone here this weekend at the campground was totally disappointed. Like, what is camping without a fire pit and a fire?
One of my big dislikes, and this is just for the way my camper is set up, like this site especially, is all my hookups are in the back and the pedestal and the water are in the front. And if I'd have been, we actually had to pull the camper forward a little bit just so that I could get my water hose and stuff to work out. So just if you're staying here, just know that the pedestals are toward the front of the campsite. And I'm looking down through here at these other sites, and they're all kind of the same. So if you're in a fifth wheel and your hookups are in the middle, you're okay. But if you're in a travel trailer and your hookups are in the back like ours, you're still okay. Just know that you might need to bring an extra garden hose.
But the like to that is all the sites here are really long.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so lots of room to get, I mean, big rig friendly.
100%.
Yeah, on to the things to do. The big one clearly being Hocking Hills State Park. We vlogged quite a bit through the park a little bit, just to give you, like, if you've never been here, a really good idea of what the state park is like. Good Sunday morning, everybody. We're camping this time with family, so we're bringing along Mike and Mickey, which is my dad and his wife, my stepmom. Been together a long time, and they are fun RVers just like yourselves. They like to have a good time. They've been a lot of places, and we're glad we finally get to camp a little bit with them. They're here for a couple nights with us, so we've got Liv, Dad, and Mick. Should be a good time. We're picking up Mike and Mickey.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Picking up Dad and Mick.
All right.
Can I show them your sticker?
Yeah.
I like your hat.
Thank you. It's my Tilly, Canadian.
This is Dad and Mick's Freedom Express, and called Paw Baby, named after my pawpaw. And look,
We've been to lots of places.
you have been to lots of
That's in
places.
the last 5 years.
Why haven't you been to Colorado?
We skipped around it.
Oh,
It was on fire.
It was on fire. It was. Yeah, that's why we didn't go there.
It
It was on, that's why we didn't make it out to California. It was on fire too.
Yeah.
We just went up through Arizona and Utah and Idaho, and where you used to live.
We ran into hurricanes in the south, fire in the west, and we had blizzards in the north. So we were kind of like bing, 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 bing.
Right. There's all kinds of craziness going on. That's what we were just talking about last night, all the fire bans in Colorado.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys ready to go on a hike?
We are.
Let's go. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3. This is Old Man's Cave. Wow. I haven't been here in years. It's gorgeous. Yeah, I hadn't been here in years. Do you remember it?
Yeah, I do.
When's the last time you were here?
That's probably about 14,
14
15
years?
No, we were
No,
here.
we were.
Oh,
we
you
were
mean
here.
14 or 15 years old?
No.
Or 14 or 15 years ago?
It's probably been 10 years. since
10 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I lied.
It's been a good 20 for us, Jared?
At least.
We weren't married when the last time we were here.
We were dating when we were here.
Hi.
Cheese. We'll be right back. So incredibly beautiful today. I am so glad that we did this, especially right now. It's like the 1st of October. I don't know what day it is, the 3rd. It's so incredibly perfect outside. I love this time of year in Ohio. So from the visitor center, the trick was if you go behind the visitor center, just go inside the door of the actual center, go out the back door, go around the cabin. It says exit only one way, but it's really just a few steps to these steps to Old Man's Cave. So if you want to see it without doing the whole hike, you can go this way. It literally takes, I don't know what, 3 minutes, guys? Do you guys want to tell us like what kind of camper you have, how long you've been camping, that kind of thing?
Yeah.
And where you go, like what's your favorite spot?
Okay, well, we have a 19-foot Coachman Freedom Express, and we've had it 5 years now. And before that, we had a 17-foot Coachman, and a single axle, and we had it for 5 years. So we've had travel trailers for 10 years now. Been all over the place. During COVID, we were out west.
Probably the Grand Canyon was
The Grand
probably
Canyon was
Yeah.
definitely
the south
coolest.
rim of the Grand Canyon.
And Bryce Canyon was cool.
Bryce Canyon, the
Zion was
Badlands.
awesome.
Yeah.
And Devil's Tower in Wyoming was cool.
Yeah.
And you guys have done all that in the last 5 years, right?
Yeah.
So when did you buy your first camper?
20,
When he retired, that was the
Okay.
first thing he did.
2014.
Okay, yeah, it's been a little
that'd be
bit.
about right, yeah.
Okay.
So it was just a little Coachman, a Coachman 17-footer, and we took it all over the place too.
Yeah.
But there's beautiful places in Ohio.
I know.
Like here.
I know. So this is our home state. And you guys go down to Florida a lot too to see Lou.
Yeah, been down there a couple
Christine.
times. Yeah.
Yep. On my brother's channel, Weekenders on the Water. You
Yeah.
guys check him out. But-
Definitely.
okay, so we just did the Old Man's Cave back door trail. What'd y'all think of it?
That was
cool.
nice. That was a lot of stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I
not
haven't been
bad.
here- We probably
Yeah,
haven't
it's
been
very
here in at
pretty.
least good 10 years, maybe
Yeah.
20,
Yeah.
10 at least.
Us too. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Well, let's go do Ash Cave
Okay.
and Conkles.
Yeah. So it's 0.3 miles from here up to the cave, and then 0.3 back.
Yeah, that's easy enough, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we got this.
We can handle that.
All right, well, how about them Buckeyes?
Hey, how about them? OH,
I-O!
Ohio.
That Emeka Buka kid's good.
Yeah.
Who else you like?
And Vicky says OHIO. Oh no. She's from New York, so what does she know?
What do you think of the team this year?
I think they're doing good so far. What do you think?
Oh, good. I
They're
mean,
still winning.
they're still winning.
Yeah.
I've been watching.
Wish them Cleveland Browns would win a game. So here we are, peaceful walk to Ash Cave with my #1 daughter Val
That's right.
and my youngest granddaughter Liv. Yay, Liv! So it's nice to hang out with you guys this week.
It is.
It's time we needed.
Wow. It's incredible.
So there's a thing up here.
Watch your step. Is Ash Cave just as exciting as Old Man's Cave?
Much easier to hike.
It is much easier. I think it's just as pretty.
This is a pretty ginger stroll. So far, we're going to go the hard way back.
I told Papa and Mickey I'd film some of this so they could see what the other way was like. I don't think you guys would have wanted to come up this way. But, see, Jarrett's already taken a break. But let's see the view you missed. Okay. The way back, the second half of Ash Cave is like hemlock from Cloudland Canyon. This is the Upper Falls part of the trail. We made it to Upper Falls. Dad and Mick had to poop out and go back to the camper for a little bit. But we're just gonna do a little bit more hiking so we can show you a little bit more of Hocking Hills State Park. So we're gonna do a picture real quick. Ready? This is called Devil's Bathtub. Doesn't look too deep today. There's not a whole lot of water either. Moral of that story was, how far of a walk from the parking lot was Upper Falls and Devil's Bathtub?
Maybe a quarter mile.
Yeah, super easy. There's just so much to look at here, between the stone and the trees and the moss and the water. It's a really fun hike. I just can't get enough of this park. I've missed it for so long. There's so much to look at between the moss and the trees and the rock and the bridges and the caves. There's just so much around. It's just been a beautiful day. I'm just feeling really blessed and grateful right now. I mean, this right here is why we go camping, isn't it? It's just so incredibly peaceful, this part. This will revive you for, you know, your next week at work. So get out there, breathe some fresh air and enjoy that nature. I'm winded. I hope you've enjoyed some of our vlogging on the trails at Hocking Hills State Park. But let's move on to the rest of the things to do in this area. Other things to do in the area, of course, you can do kayaking, zip lining, all kinds of things around Lake Logan, horseback riding. You guys can Google all that and look it up, but this is an area where you can do all that. There is a farmer's flea market around here on the weekends. You can look that up. And then another cool thing to do is the Hocking Bike Trail. Another cool thing you can do here, the Hocking Bike Trail. This joker's like 20 miles long. Come along. This trail is like, okay, you can look it up. It's somewhere between 20 and 24 miles maybe, all the way from Nelsonville is the start to Athens, Ohio. So that's where OU is. And so you can bike the campus area, and I think there's some like shopping you could do around that area, but near the Nelsonville area where you get on, it's pretty much just like a paved trail where there's some tree coverage. maybe a few bridges, like very pretty, especially in the fall. The GPS location that you want to type in is 45 East Canal Street, and that's in Nelsonville. It's maybe, what, 10 minutes from this campground?
Yes.
Okay, other cool things to do around here, we're going to name a few restaurants. So from the campground, there is literally a Mexican restaurant right across the street. So if you don't want to cook, you can go over there and have Mexican. There's also a cool place around here called Hungry Buffalo. We did not eat there, but we were told it was cool. But we did go to Oasis Coffee. If you're got some teens with you,
Yes.
Oasis Coffee is this cute little Airstream right outside the campground. It's here. You can walk to it. You can bike to it. There's seating outside. It's adorable. There is a drive-through, or you can just go to the counter and order. Breakfast sandwiches, smoothies, coffees, all the sugary dessert, breakfast, drinks your little teenage heart desires.
Yes.
Another cool coffee place, though, is if you're on your way to Hocking Hills State Park, is called Coffee Emporium. And that one's a little bit more of like a sit-down restaurant style. Well, not like you're getting waited on, but you go to the counter and order, and there's places to sit in the restaurant and then like up on the deck and outside. It had this beautiful walkway where there was these like this little paved path and these like banana tree plants. I think that's what they were, but they almost looked like palm trees. It was just so pretty the morning we went, and Liv loved it. Good breakfast, good coffee, tons of souvenirs, and tons of Bigfoot souvenirs in there. Now, one of the places I did truly love was Hocking Hills Winery. And you don't need a reservation. It's very close to the campground, like a mile and a half.
It's like 3 minutes away.
Yeah, it's very, very close. If you like good wine, good local wine, and good thin crust pizza, this is the place to go.
You guys missed out. She was like, "Oh my god!" And she was like so happy.
Oh my gosh, this is so good.
She was so happy last night.
Well, I guess after my wine flight, everything tasted good.
So everything was awesome last night.
Yeah, live music, beautiful atmosphere with the umbrellas and the lighting. The staff there was so kind. Okay, guys, that's it for the Campbell's Cove Campground Tour and all the fun things to do. And on to the Golden Nugget, which is our fire band s'mores recipe that y'all are gonna love. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you on our next adventure.
See you guys.
I know exactly what it was I was gonna say in regard to not being able to have a fire at your campsite. It is very comparable in the same feeling to going to a Garth Brooks concert and not being allowed to have a beer.
We were surprised about the alcohol-free Garth Brooks concert as much as we were surprised about the burn ban in Ohio. So
Yeah, just a little bit of a bummer, but
Oh.
you know.
okay.
Just takes the fun out of what you expect it to be. Moral of the story, at the end of the day, we had a great time at Campbell's Cove, and we will definitely be back. So thank you to the kind staff that was so welcoming, and we had a blast. We'll definitely be putting this one on our list to return to for sure. Okay, because when we first got here, they had a burn ban going on in Logan County, we could not have a fire. So I am bringing to you one of my favorite ways to make s'mores. Maybe you already know this special trick, but if you can't get to a fire, don't have a fire, I have something that you can use if you have an oven that is just as good. So all you need is these little mini graham cracker cups. Pretty much get them anywhere. Mini chocolate chips, mini marshmallows, and some chocolate syrup. And because it's fall, I think I'm gonna try some pumpkin spice ones just to see how it goes. All right, so you just want a little bit. And then in one, I'm gonna do regular marshmallows. And then in this one, I'm gonna do a pumpkin spice pumpkins. Then we're gonna bake this for just a minute in the oven, like maybe less than 2 minutes. That's it. Okay, we're gonna make 3 because Dad and Mick showed up and they're gonna share one. Okay, when it comes out of the oven, you can do it 2 ways. You can make it pretty and eat it right out of the cup like this, or you can pick it up because these little tins actually aren't that hot to the touch. See, it literally just came out of the oven and I'm touching it. And you can dump it upside down into a bowl. Now it may not be pretty, but you can still make it a little prettier. ooey gooey delicious s'moresness is right there ready for you. It's good. Didn't want to eat that mess in front of y'all, but they turned out really good, just as they normally do. They're a mess. They're not pretty, but they taste just like a melty s'more. I do want to say about the pumpkin spice, when you eat the marshmallow by itself, you know, plain out of the bag, you can get that little bit of pumpkin spice flavor. But I think in this, the chocolate kind of overpowers it, and it just tasted like marshmallow. So was it worth it? I don't know. For fun, sure. Also to note, probably 400 in the camper oven for maybe 5 minutes. That's all it takes. I am so happy to be home. I don't know if you guys feel this way as part-timers. Maybe do as full-timers sometimes. You just get back to wherever your home base is and you're like, oh, I just want to hug my house. I have space. And then I came home to some merch we got from our new merch store, which I'll open. But this came in the mail, and I think I know what it is. This is from the Hershey RV show.
It's from
a special. Is it what I think it is? We got Matt. I love it. Thank you so much. This is so much fun. Thank you, Andrea. I better go faster. It's like Christmas when we got home.
it is like Christmas.
Are you so excited, Matt? He was like, burr, burr, burr. Okay, I chose a sand color. This is from Skeeto, our new merch shop. I really like this. This looks great.
Yeah, it looks good.
Good quality sweatshirt. I love this. This is nice. All right, if y'all want to order some, it's in our little merch lane. Just for fun, you know, it supports the channel a little bit. And a small business.
Yeah.
Shirt business. What is this? What did I order?
I have no idea.
Oh yeah, this is nice. It's lightweight.
Is that for me or you?
It's for me. So we got 2 little golden nuggets for this video. If y'all stuck around for this, so congratulations. It's a little big, but I like it big because I can wear that under this. Okay, what else we got? Well, I got, oh, this one is for you. I'm pretty sure. I wanted to get you the chocolate colored one. Oh, that's kind of neat how they
Put them in the hood.
Yeah, into it. Okay, this is cool. You excited? Jared's world famous bike tour.
I got a sweatshirt with my name on it.
Yes, you do. The hoodie's making it. And I mean, what else? What else did I get? Oh, we ordered everything from our store. Cause I'm like, we just need to merch it up.
See what we got.
Yep. This is the tumbler, y'all. Ooh, and it's so nice and shiny.
It is nice.
Look at that. Okay. Jared's world famous bike tour. Matches your sweatshirt.
And it's my favorite color, green.
All right, and then I think we got 2 more t-shirts, one for you and one for me. Because I wanted to try all these different colors they had.
Did you buy all their shirts?
I bought all the shirts. Yeah, this one's for me.
I like.
You like it?
I do. Honestly, guys, this looks like the first time we've gotten a shirt that's for me.
The logo looked great.
Yeah, we've ordered some shirts for some different. We've been trying.
This one's yours.
See
it looks
that?
Nice.
It does. It like I say, we've been trying to get some stuff going for a minute, and every time we get something in the mail,
It's been trial and error.
it's been more error than tripping.
Yeah,
More error than anything.
More error. Even on our Redbubble store, which is just like print on demand for fun, that store, I took the logo off the t-shirts on that store because it just wasn't getting the quality I was hoping for. But the mugs on that site are real cute. But these mugs are super nice. So, and these shirts, like, I'm impressed. So yeah, I'm just grateful that we've got a good quality t-shirt. Like, these feel good. They don't feel cheap. And the logo looks fantastic, even though it needs a little bit of ironing or washing or something.
Don't want to wash her.
So if y'all want to order some merch, feel free. We good?
We good.